I'm Jackie Weissman. I'm a documentary filmmaker, and I'm going to tell you how I use social networking to promote and fundraise for my own independent film called Rock and Roll Mamas. So Rock and Roll Mamas is an independent feature-length documentary following three moms who are alternative musicians and moms. Follows Zia McCabe from the Dandy Warhols, Kristen Hirsch from Throwing Muses, and up-and-coming hip-hop MC Miss Suad. And I've been following these ladies for over the course of 6 years. So because I've been working on the film for so long, I've had the opportunity to promote and gain lots and lots of followers, especially by having a website where I have a blog and I have a store and basically any kind of information about the film that you could possibly want. My goal is to get as many people involved in the film and feel passionate about it and feel like they're part of it and support me in my making of it. So I have an email mailing list that I've compiled through many events. Wherever I show clips, I compile email. I have a blog, like I said, where I write basically anything that's going on with the film and the subjects and any articles I post that are interest of the followers, just anything that's about rock and roll and moms. And my blog goes on my Twitter feed, and it also goes on my Rock and Roll Mamas Facebook page. And so all doing this spreads the word about Rock and Roll Mamas, which gains support for the film, which also helps me when I want to show it. I've strategized hubs, which are key people who will spread the project reach. These people have mailing lists a lot larger than my own and can really spread the word about the film. And so for me, these hubs are Kristen Hirsch, who's in the film, mailing list 10,000 people, Zia McCabe in the Dandy Warhols, and then Allison Anders, the executive producer of Rock and Roll Mamas, who's also an amazing, prominent director in her own right. So I need these people to help me further the word. I've identified niche audiences for the project, which in my case are parent organizations and also fans of the bands that I'm following, and also just fans of alternative music. And I partner with these organizations. So I partnered with Babbel.com, which is a parenting website. And when I first started making the film, they showed clips, sneak preview clips from the film. And that really generated a lot of buzz for the film, which was great. Okay, and so I used all this momentum to start fundraising for the film. And there's a lot of opportunities to fundraise as independent filmmakers, but two of the most prominent ways online are Kickstarter.com and Indiegogo.com. And Kickstarter.com, you set your financial goal and you have to hit it, and if you don't hit it, then you don't get to keep any of the money. And on Indiegogo.com, you can keep whatever you make. I decided to do a Kickstarter because in my research, I found out that people make more money on Kickstarter. And so I set my goal for $8,000, which I thought was pretty conservative, and then we ended up getting more. So we got over $10,000, which was great. I made sure that the hubs would share the Kickstarter link multiple times during this campaign. So I set that up ahead of time because otherwise I wouldn't have done it. I wanted the campaign to be successful, otherwise I wouldn't have embarked on it. And so I strategized that, and I also strategized asking prospective funders if they would be willing to match funds at certain points during the campaign. And matching funds always generates a lot of buzz and excitement during the campaign, so it's a good way to go. I also used my passion for my project to communicate with all my followers, and so I thanked everyone, no matter how much they gave, no matter what they did. So if they spread the word, I just thanked them everywhere on all social media. People want to be thanked and they want to be supported. So the takeaways for this is just build your audience, use your passion for your project and build it and communicate. Strategize and identify key niches, and then promote with grace and with passion. And so that said, I'm promoting my upcoming screenings of Rock and Roll Mamas. It's going to show next week in New York City, and then August 28th at the Witzel and the Portland Art Museum here. So I hope you can make it to the screenings, and thank you for your time.